What's up, y'all? Alright, that was a tough loss right there. Um, the Eagles dogged us. That's just what it is, man. They outplayed us. They was physical and aggressive from the beginning. They was trying to press us out, but our defense wasn't going for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really liking our defense. I'm really liking our defense, man. And I just want to say first, anybody who's jumping off the bandwagon because we lost to the Eagles, like, yeah, stay off. You know what I'm saying? Keep it pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got real fans that support this team, man. I'm one of them. So we don't need no bandwagons. Like, we don't care. We ain't tripping off y'all. We don't care. Secondly, like, I want the fans to look at it this way. Dog, we just played the Steelers, right? That was a very physical game. And we played our asses off. And not saying that we should have won the game, but we could have won the game. We was definitely right there. That was a physical game. And to turn around and in 4 days have to play the Eagles, like, that's a tall task, man. That's a tall task. Eagles defense is serious. They was biting, dog. They serious. That defense serious. But our defense was serious too, and our defense was biting too. And we shut the Eagles down for most of the game. It wasn't until like the end of that fourth quarter where they was getting tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, the offense wasn't giving them no help. They not getting no rest. As soon as they get the Eagles off the field, the offense come and they don't do nothing. Then the defense gotta come right back on the field. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get a ball to Saquan Barkley 20, 25 times, eventually he gonna start breaking them jumps. And that's the difference with having explosive players. Our problem right now, which not gonna be solved until the off season, is we don't have enough explosive players, man. We don't have explosive players on our team. See, the Eagles, they got A.J. Brown, who he started off with a couple of plays, getting the team hype. He set the he set the attitude, he set the tone for the game. But he ain't really do a lot after that. Devontae Smith ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? He got shut down. Of course, Johan Dawson, he's a scrub, so he ain't do nothing. And then Saquon, like, up until the fourth quarter, he was only averaging like 3 yards a carry. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing a whole lot either. But without the offense helping that defense, man, eventually when you got explosive players, hey, they gonna explode and they gonna score touchdowns. And that's what Saquon was doing. Like, he was coming out the backfield like he was shot out of a missile. And and that's just what it is. We don't have people like that on our team. And that's another thing. At first I was saying like we need a receiver. But now after like watching that game, man, dog, we need, like, forget getting a receiver. Forget that. We need like 2 receivers or 3. Like, real talk, man. We need receivers on our team, man. Like, I don't know how we can look at our games and people be thinking, like, they be saying like we good at receiver. That's not a big deal. We need receivers, man. We don't have nobody to throw the ball to. Like, for us to have like real successful games, we gotta have multiple drives where we driving the ball. We doing like 10, 11, 12, 13 play drives, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that, it's hard to do that 4, 5, 6 times a game, every game, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to score fast sometimes. You have to be able to score from 50 yards out, 60 yards out. The best teams do that. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? We don't have, like, as much as Saquon was getting shut down, wasn't really doing nothing, eventually they kept giving the ball. Boom! Now he breaking 30, 40-yard touchdown. Like, then he do like 2 of them jumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, Eckler, he's a beast. Eckler is explosive. Eckler still is explosive, but I don't know if he can give you like a 60-yard touchdown without getting caught. But he give you 20 and 30-yard plays. He doing that. Seem like every game Eckler get explosive play. But we not scoring touchdowns off of them explosive plays, not every time. And then when it comes to the receivers, dog, listen, man. As much as we love Terry, man, we like Terry, we love Terry, he can't do it by himself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't think that we are good at receiving. Our receiving core is good just because we got Terry, dog. Like, in games where Terry is shut down, and I don't think elite receivers really get shut down. Like, it's too many games where Terry's having like 1 or 2 catches and he ain't really having no yards. Like one game last year, he had 0 catches, 0 yards. This game, he had 1 catch for 7 yards, I think. And I know people be saying like, man, they not throwing on the ball. They got to get on the ball. They got to get on the ball. Dog, I promise you, they would love to get that man the ball. They was trying. He just wasn't getting open. You know what I'm saying? So when you have games where the defense focal point is shutting down Terry, and they do it, who else is going to step up? Like Alameda Zaccheaus, De'Ami Brown. Like when I think of Alameda Zaccheaus, 2024 NFL season, the first thing that come to my mind is that fumble, that muff punt, muffed kickoff, whatever it was. That's what comes to my mind. When I think of De'Ami Brown, I think of that touchdown that hit him in the chest and he ain't scored. And I think of last season when I swear we was like on a 1. I can't remember what team we was playing, man, but Howard was the quarterback. We was at the 1-yard line. They threw a screen pass to De'Ami Brown. He went straight down. Then he hopped up celebrating like he scored a touchdown. And then when they did the replay, he didn't score. You know what I'm saying? 1 yard. All he needed was 1 yard. He went directly to the ground, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need explosive players, dog. Like, we cannot come into the season next year with Terry as our #1 receiver and Noah Brown as our #2 receiver. It's just not going to work, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would like to see Luke McCaffrey work, but if Luke McCaffrey was that man, he'd be out there because it ain't no receivers to hold him back. It's nobody stopping Luke McCaffrey from going out there shining and being great. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to wait behind A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith and all. Nah, he got all the opportunity. I guess he's not ready yet. So we can't really be saying dudes are good or dudes are beasts and they haven't shown or done anything yet. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, man, okay, we have personnel, we have coaches, we have personnel that seem like they know how to evaluate talent. So I don't think, I mean, ain't nothing guaranteed, anything can happen. But I think if we was to draft a receiver in the first round with the coaches and everybody we got now, oh, they would get a dog. I don't think this coaching staff would draft another Johan Dawson. Like if we draft a receiver in the first or second round, I think that receiver will be somebody that would make an immediate impact and somebody that can challenge Terry for the #1 spot. And maybe we will have a 1A, 1B instead of having like Terry as the dominant #1 dude and then everybody else is like way below him. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody either as, in my opinion, I would like to have somebody that's good enough to make Terry the #2 receiver. Or somebody that's good enough where you could say like, oh, well, he's not a #2 receiver, so we could just say it's 1A and 1B. Like, because if we found a way to get Jamar Chase, like, you know what I'm saying? Jamar Chase wouldn't be #2 to Terry. You know what I'm saying? Justin Jefferson wouldn't be #2 to Terry. So, yeah, man, I think we need to get somebody like that in the draft. A first or second round receiver. And I think we need to get T. Higgins as well. So when we come into the season next year, I think we should have Terry McLaurin as our receiver, with T. Higgins as our receiver, with a first or second round draft pick as a receiver who we expect to come and be a cold beast. You know what I'm saying? Then I would say, okay, yeah, we got receivers now. Now it's really going to be hard to deal with us because now we got receivers, so you can't double anybody because you're going to get cooked. And then we still got B-Rob Jr., BRJ. We still got, hopefully still have Eckler. Still got McNichols. Then, you know, we might still have Zach Ertz, but then hopefully Ben Sinnott can make that next step. And, you know, he could show what I think he could be is somebody that could be very dominant. I think he could be like a top 5 receiving tight end in the NFL. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this year we're not going to have answers for receivers, so we just got to, you know, scheme, and Jayden Daniels going to have to be Superman and do the extra for us to get into the playoffs and try to win a playoff game. But next season, I don't think Jayden Daniels will have to do as much if we get receivers. Understand, man. If we don't get a good enough talent around Jayden Daniels, it's going to wear him out. He's going to have to do so much, dog, for us to be successful. It's going to take years off of his career. You know what I'm saying? We want Jayden Daniels, like, also the team, they came out, it looked like they was lackadaisical, man. Lackadaisical. You know what I'm saying? It was like they didn't have that energy. But even with that being said, like, Jayden Daniels, when he play, it's like a calmness. It's like smooth. It's like nothing is rushed. Even when he run, it's like he moving like, you know, he gonna find the opening and he gonna hit the opening, and it don't look like he's moving fast. You know what I'm saying? But he's getting the yards. Against the Eagles, yeah, he was still doing it, you know, on his little rushes. He was just looking too lackadaisical, but that's how he moved. But I think sometimes he might have to switch the speeds. You know, sometimes you might got to burst through the hole, like real fast, just burst through that hole. And other times you could do your little boom, you know what I'm saying, your little smooth shit, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, he going to have to do so much for us to be great if we don't get him receiving help, man. You know what I'm saying? Having Terry, as good as Terry is, it's not enough because it's too many times where, whether it's the double teams or whether it's just a lockdown corner and he's not getting open, so they're not throwing the ball to him. Like when you're the best, Terry is hands down the best receiver on our team. It's not even close. When you're that good and you're hands down the best receiver on our team, why you not getting the ball, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, the best players got to get the ball every game, dog. Like, that's just what it is. Like, and it wasn't even like, okay, they was targeting him, but the defense was extra good. So, you know, it was rush throws, overthrows. They wasn't even throwing the ball to that man. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't just like, oh, they was off. They connection was off today. No, man. He just wasn't getting open. They wasn't throwing the ball to him. And the Eagles' defense is serious. That defense serious, man. And Jalen Carter, oh my goodness. Slim gonna be a beast, man. Yeah, but we also got dogs too. Louvu is a beast. Jeremy Chin is a beast. Wagner at 34 is still a beast, man. Still a beast. You know what I'm saying? Sanders still. Hey, I ain't gonna say that was his welcoming or coming out party. I ain't gonna say that was his coming out party, because he's been pretty consistent all year. But Sanders still showed you, man. Slim is a beast. He's a rookie, dog, and he was just clamping A.J. Brown on some of them plays. Like, yeah. So, hey, that defense, man, looking good, man. Even on offense, man, you know Jayden Daniels ain't gonna have them type of games every week, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a bad game for him. Hey, they just got beat up by Pittsburgh. Then you gotta play the Eagles in 4 days, like, and Jalen Carter and all. Hey, it was serious. It was serious. But Eckler looking good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Terry not gonna get shut out every game, but on the games where he do get shut out, who's stepping up, though? You know what I'm saying? Our receiving core sucks. And we definitely need receivers, dog. Like, I don't know how y'all think we don't need receivers, man. People, man, we need a corner. That's the first thing we need is a corner, Yeah, most definitely. We need a corner, too. But, all right, now we got Lattimore. He ain't played yet. But even without Lattimore playing, corner, we ain't lose because of the corners yesterday. Like, the defense as a whole did good. And they've been playing good for the last few weeks. Like, 4 or 5 weeks straight. They've been balling. So, you know what I'm saying? To me, what stands out is not that we need a corner. You know, St. Juice didn't stand out this game. And that's a positive. Because most games he stand out because pass interferences or he getting beat. He ain't really stand out. I can't remember no plays right now. It might have been. It might have been. But I can't think of none offhand. But he was getting burnt up. You know what I'm saying? So, what stood out to me is all them 3 and outs. Terry not getting the ball. Receivers, like, we don't have no receivers. Like, if Terry is not getting the ball, though, we don't have no receivers. Yeah, Zach Hurst can catch. Zach Hurst is nice. He can catch. He don't get no yards after the catch. Eckler getting all the yards after the catch. He's like our best receiving threat. He was our best receiving threat. You know what I'm saying? He's a running back, but he was the best receiver against the Eagles on Thursday night. Yes, Eckler was. Eckler was cooking. You know what I'm saying? Robinson is good. B-Rob is good, but I need Robinson to do even more. It's not enough, man. Like, I need Robinson to start having these 140-yard rushing games, 130 yards, 140-yard rushing, or if it ain't just rushing, like total yards, because B-Rob can also catch the ball out the backfield. I need him to start having 125-plus yards, man, in these games, man. Definitely. What's our record? 7-4, 11. So it's 6 games left. What, 17 games? Yeah, 17 games left. We 7-4, 7-3. We 7-4. Damn, dog, we 7-4. We was motherfucking 7-2. Yeah, we 7-4. 6 games left. I say if we go 4-2, man, we go 4-2, we'll be 11-6, and we in the playoffs. I think the way the Eagles is playing, we would have to go 5-1 or 6-0 to win a division. We definitely gotta sweep Dallas. We gotta beat the Eagles the next game and win whatever other 3 games we got. You know what I'm saying? And it's possible. Eagles would not dominate. That defense would not dominate our offense in the next game the way they just did. That defense dominated. The Eagles defense dominated our offense. That would not happen in the next game. All right, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Hey, hold your head, man. What we won last year? 3 games? 4 games? We already, if we won 3 games last year, we more than doubled our win total from last year. We more than doubled it, and we still got 6 games left. Even if we go 3-3, like we'll be 10-7. We'll still mess around and make the playoffs at 10-7. Who knows? But I think 11 wins. I think that's the mark we should be shooting for if you really want to be. Cause that's not even guaranteed. I remember that year when Tom Brady got hurt, when it was still 16 games, and was it Castle that came in there? But the New England Patriots, they went 11-5. They won 11 games and lost 5, and still didn't make it to the playoffs. So, you know, it's not no guarantee, but I think 11 should be the number, man. Most of the time, you win 11 games, you getting in the playoffs, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless that extra game might have threw it off, so it might be 11-6. It might not be. You might need 12-5. 12 might be the number we need to shoot for. But I say 11, man. 11. That's a complete. If we win 11 games this year after winning only 3 or 4 last year, like, come on, man. Dan Quinn, Coach of the Year. Yeah, that's just what it is, man. Defense. I don't know, man. We need about 3 or 4 Pro Bowlers off of that defense, man. You know what I'm saying? On offense, you know, Jayden Daniels, as long as he bounced back, rookie of the year. Yeah, let's get it, man. All right, y'all.